Good morning, buenos dias. Today is Thursday, April 19th I think it is, and I'm gonna try to be on it and upload this vlog. It's just gonna be a vlog of today and how our day goes. We are currently out the door. Go ahead, Papa. We're currently out the door and gonna drop the kids off at school. It's raining outside. And then after that, I'm gonna go to work. We are working on an interior, exterior, full paint, remodeled home in Los Gatos, California. Beautiful house. I'll see if I can show you guys the house, a little snippet of it. There's my sugar girl off to school. One thing I'm gonna work on is getting a car mount so that I can mount this camera up. It is what it is. Yep. On our way to school. You guys ready?
Yep. And I need something to wipe my mouth.
Oh yes, I'm gonna help you out right now.
What is it?
He's got a dirty mouth, dirty face.
If you guys didn't see it, my dad's handprint is
on the wall. Yeah, because Dad was changing out his brakes, his brake pads.
Because they're not working.
And I guess when he was getting up, he held onto the wall and it left a big old black handprint.
That's what I used to use from the Secret Layer.
It's such a beautiful morning. It's like,
It started raining and now it just...
it's very cloudy, so the clouds I feel have trapped in like some heat, but it's raining and it was coming down pretty good this morning. It's nice. I'm almost at the job site, and so I'm in Los Gatos driving around, and it's just the most beautiful little city in my area. It's just gorgeous. Like, look at this. Gorgeous. If you're ever visiting the San Jose, Palo Alto area in California, you can easily take a drive up here. It's about 30 to 40 minutes, depending on traffic. And just check out the neighborhood and the homes. I mean, it's just gorgeous. And then this is the house that we are currently working on. I'll take you guys in real quick. Here's the job site. Joe's currently painting the hallway, and Fabian and I have been filling all the nail holes in on all the casings. So these here need to be sanded and filled in with spackle. I believe these ones are going to be stained, and yeah, that's where we're at. Working along.
I'm gonna bring our stuff in.
Day is over with, work day. We ended up going to have lunch at this place called, geez, what was it called? It was so good. If you're ever in the Los Gatos area, you must check it out. It is called the Happy Hound of Los Gatos. And they have hot dogs, hamburgers, sandwiches, tots and fries and onion rings and whatnot, and milkshakes. So it's like an American food joint, and it's a pretty small spot Been there for years. I guess the original building had burned down, but they rebuilt it. And a lot of locals go there, so it was really, really good. And I got a hot dog with everything on it. So it had tomatoes, mustard, relish, and onions. I normally don't get relish, but I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get it, because as years go on, like, your taste buds literally change, you know. And it was delicious. I will get it with relish every time now. And then I got I got tater tots, but with chili on top, you know what I mean, like chili beans. And then Joseph got a turkey burger with everything and some tots, plain tots. And Fabian got a chicken sandwich with onion rings. Onion rings were bomb. I had to jack one to try it out. Hella dusty. So anyways, I'm at the kids' school in line, about to pick them up, and I'm here 15 minutes early. I don't know. But yeah, so the other thing is, at work, Johnny's school called me because he was supposed to start tutoring this month, but apparently they're not doing it no more. They had one round for the first graders, and they were gonna have a second, I think, but they're not gonna do it anymore. So he missed out on that tutoring, which the principal's like, you know, it's almost, how do I say this? If he were to do the tutoring, the reason why they didn't have him do tutoring in March is because he would pretty much get overwhelmed with having too many other things going on top of school, because he was already in a program, like checking in with the counselor every week for 30 minutes, once a week for 30 minutes. He was checking in with the counselor, and that was for 10 weeks, and he just finished it. But he's also in a reading program where he does 30 minutes a day, which has helped him tremendously. So on top of those two programs that he was in or is in, if we were to add the tutoring, it would probably be too overwhelming for him. So that's why they didn't have him do it in March. They were going to do it in April, but now they're not doing it anymore. So I talked to the principal, and she said, how about we meet next week, me, Dad, if he can make it, the principal, and some other staff members, because summer's coming up, and my son, for one, he has ADHD, which we just found out literally the beginning of this year in February. We just found out like 2 months ago. And that's been challenging in itself. So thankfully, and I'm just so appreciative of the fact that his school is so helpful and so supportive and just on board with helping guide him and support him in any aspect, in any way that he needs. And so we've met a couple times, and we're going to meet again next week. We just want to get a game plan going for him entering 2nd grade and getting him the support he needs for even over the course of the summer break, right? Because we already know that him going on a complete freeze break is not beneficial for him. He needs to stay on like a routine to not forget that routine and expectations and responsibilities and stuff like that, right? Because once he gets off of track, it's so hard to get him on track. And if anybody has or believes that their child may have ADHD and wants to talk more about that, like, I would love to share a video on my, story with that and my son's journey with that, because it definitely is one. It's been a challenge in itself, you guys. And, as his parent, I just want to be that. I want to open doors for my son, and ADHD can really stop somebody, not only because of the condition or the disorder, or what do you call it? I don't know what the term is, but not only because of having ADHD, because of how it affects you and your mind and you and as a person, but also how it affects your family, the relationships, your school, you know, your relationships with your teacher and stuff like that. Like, it affects everything. So I just want to support my son and help him in any way possible, right? So anyways, I do want to get deeper into that on another video. So if you guys are interested in that, please comment below, and we will dive in there. Anyways, let's wait for these rascals to come out. Picked up my little rascals. I asked them if they wanted to share something with you guys, and they said no.
Well, I just want to share a little bit.
Here.
Today I ate an apple and it was so much fun at school. And I even learned how to read better.
Good job, Papa. So you went to your reading class? Yeah.
I'm not facing it, I mean.
No, I am. I'm looking right here. I can see you and sister.
And like, that's it. Skip! Get out of here! Hey, that's my water bottle.
What else did you guys do? What did you eat at school, puppy?
An apple and it was yummy.
An apple?
Yeah.
Nice.
And yummy.
Just an apple? That's all you ate?
Yeah.
No way.
Fine, can I show you something?
Huh.
I gotta get it out to my backpack.
Sister, what did you eat at school?
Chicken leg,
A chicken leg.
yeah, chicken leg.
Okay, and what else?
Carrots. Yeah, can I show you? And for breakfast,
Hold on, Johnny.
now
hold
can
on,
I show
hold
you?
on. Uh-huh.
And for breakfast, just a breakfast burrito.
All right, so we are home. I'm making the kids some sopita de conchas and some nuggets. And I'm gonna cut them up some fruit. Some strawberries. And some mango.
They use their glasses to go like this, and they say, "I see you." Zipper mouth, so we don't say anything. But I'm the only one who usually does not talk. I mean, in my class.
Okay, so little outfit check. I'm wearing a Columbia windbreaker
And I'm wearing Baby Yoda.
that I actually found at Ross a few months ago. And
It's a living
my
thing.
tank top,
Mom, unlock it.
it is, and my black leggings.
It might be something else. But
So I have a mount, like a sticky mount that I can use on any flat surface, right? Like on a helmet, on a dash or whatever. I'm assuming that came with, I don't know if it came with like the GoPro thing or like I bought it a couple years ago when I bought the GoPro. So I have that and I think I can stick it onto my dash. I'm pretty sure. But I think I want it like higher than that, you know? Or maybe that will work. We'll see. I have to pull it out.
try it.
Yes. I have to pull it out and see what the dealio is.
Well, first,
It was raining earlier. And right now it's not, but the clouds are semi-dark in some areas, so it may drop down again. All right, we got our Target fix in. I went initially to, what did I go for? Two things. Oh, check if they had snorkels for underwater, right? Because we want to get that for the summer. And then I also want to check pricing on the Nintendo Switches, because Dad challenged the kids that if they read 5,000 words, as soon as they read 5,000 words, then they can get a Nintendo Switch. So we went to go check out the pricings, and right now we're having a little difficulties with Johnny, right? Come here. Let's talk about it. We're having difficulties with my son because he has a hard time believing in himself that he's capable of accomplishing goals in order to, you know, receive a reward, right? That's what it is. We're challenging them to read, and he finds that it's going to be impossible to do so. But sister's up for it. She's going to start right now.
Me too.
You gonna start right now? Okay, let's go. Love you.
I was late for school. I started along. And I saw that 6 more things were wrong. Then 7 more. And Mom, what does it say again? What? This. What is it? How do you spell it? Sutherland. The Sutherland sisters, they looked wacky too. They said, nothing is wacky around here but you. She doesn't have a neck. She doesn't have legs. She has everything.